It began with steady rain across western England, but by the night of the 14th and 15th of November 2025, that rain intensified sharply. Storm Claudia delivered relentless downpours that triggered sudden flooding across Herefordshire, turning quiet rural areas into a nature disaster and dominating UK flooding news reports. Herefordshire Council confirmed that Oweas Herald and surrounding communities along Dulas Brook were placed under active flood warnings. The Environment Agency reported water levels rising fast, reaching more than 2.3 meters at the Dulas Brook gauge. These levels were high enough to spill across roads and threaten nearby homes.
Imagine a crocodile come out.
In Oweas Herald, the impact was immediate. Fast-moving floodwaters surged through the village, overwhelming drains and barriers. A well-known chip shop on Prill Road was inundated within minutes, with residents witnessing water levels rising at an alarming rate. Local videos showed streets turning into deep channels of brown, moving water. Across the county, a growing list of flood alerts and warnings was issued. The River Wye swelled in nearby areas, forcing road closures and raising fears for properties close to the banks. Council teams worked continuously, monitoring water levels and responding to reports of flooding as the storm pushed conditions beyond safe limits. Infrastructure across Herefordshire came under strain. Flooded routes made travel hazardous, with several rural roads around Oweas Herald submerged. Officials warned drivers not to enter floodwater under any circumstances. Even shallow depths, they said, could hide strong currents capable of sweeping vehicles away. Emergency teams mobilized quickly. Council crews, the Environment Agency, and the Met Office coordinated efforts to track river movement and support residents. Evacuation advice was issued where needed, and temporary shelters were readied for those forced to leave their homes during the flash flood. Meteorologists explain that Storm Claudia's intense rainfall overwhelmed drainage systems, while smaller rivers such as Dulas Brook reacted sharply to the sudden volume of water. These narrow river channels rose quickly, producing dangerous flash flood behavior, a pattern increasingly observed during extreme weather events in the UK.
Man, okay.
Before the storm, Herefordshire had already been preparing for flood resilience. In 2025, the council approved over £2 million for engineered and nature-based flood management projects along river catchments, including the upper reaches of Dulas Brook. The aim is to slow water flow, improve absorption, and reduce peak flooding in future storms. Through the night, the community response was strong. Neighbors helped sandbag vulnerable homes, volunteers assisted council workers clearing drains, and local networks shared urgent updates. In the face of sudden flooding, people relied on one another, a sign of resilience often seen in rural UK communities after severe weather. As rainfall eased and the worst of Storm Claudia passed, Recovery operations began. Teams assessed road damage, cleared debris, and inspected affected homes. Water levels started to fall, but the aftermath revealed the scale of disruption caused by this Herefordshire storm and the flash flood that followed. In reflection, the flooding brought by Storm Claudia serves as a reminder of how quickly extreme weather can transform a landscape, but it also highlighted the region's determination. With continued investment in flood defenses and strong local cooperation, Herefordshire moves forward, committed to rebuilding and strengthening its protection against future flooding.